Yo, what's going on, people? Bruv, Ramadan's over. Man's eating chocolate, fam. What you lot saying? I don't know why I got them headphones in. What you lot saying? Yes, my guy. Eid Mubarak to all the man them, or the ladies or whoever. That's yeah, that's celebrating today. Was I sure about where Celtic would finish in the Premier? Hell yeah. Celtic ain't finishing in the top 8 in the Premier League. No chance. They're dead, bruv. They barely get out the fucking group stages in the Champions League. Oh, the background's wavy, I like. Hey, have you not seen Man said Celtic would only scrape survival. Listen, they'll be closer to getting relegated than they will to the top of the league. Nah, that background ain't real, blood. Hey, listen. It will be one day, but it's not right now. You know, like that. Green screen FC, blood. Man's on the green screens like Mark Greenburn. Are you man been seeing what's going on Twitter with I think it's Curtis Woodhouse talking about Ryan Giggs and that? Have you not seen it? What's you man's thoughts on Ryan Giggs? Before I give you mine, yeah. What's you man's thoughts in it? What man saying about Giggsy? Man saying that Giggsy's overrated and that. Yeah, he's saying Giggs is a legend. He's lasted long in the game. Yeah, for sure. Giggs is a legend. No one can dispute that. Man said Giggs did nothing for England. Yeah, that's because he's Welsh, bro. Dan Jones said, I think everyone, where is it? Because that was a sick comment. I think everyone automatically assumes that if you're overrated, it means you're rubbish. You can be good and still be overrated. 100%. 100%. You can be overrated, yeah, and still be good. Marcus Rashford's overrated, but he's still good in it. I don't think he was trying to disrespect Ryan Giggs. I don't, innit? Zainab, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I think I can put some of these on the screen, actually. Hold on. Big up. Yeah, man can do this. Yo, he's saying Prime Hazard is better than Giggs. Yeah, absolutely. For me, I don't think that's a comparison still. I think Prime Eden Hazard's as good as the Premier League scene. He's up there, bro. This is the comment. This is a very good comment, Dan, yeah? This is the thing. When people say people are overrated, yeah, people always get mad defensive and they think that you're insulting them. Like, saying someone's overrated does not mean that you're saying that they're shit. That's not what that means, innit? Like, that's not what that means at all. I don't think Ryan Giggs was ever world class. I think Ryan Giggs was world class. There were times where, like, Inter Milan, the Juventus, all these teams wanted Ryan Giggs. I do think he was world class at a period of time. But I don't know. It depends on what you call world class. He's a legend, but not as great as other players. What players are you referring to? Give me some examples. I kind of agree with him, but I didn't like the comments about Ryan Giggs' scoring record. What about the comments did you not like, bro? What about the comments you didn't like? Because look, Ryan Giggs, yeah, 672 appearances, 114 goals, yeah. That means Ryan Giggs was a 1 in 5 player, goal scorer, innit? If you're a winger, you're an attacker, innit? 1 in 5 is rubbish. If we're just going off numbers, innit? That 1 in 5 is crap, innit? If we're honest, if we're really honest. So it can't just be down to numbers, innit, with Giggs. You can't just look at numbers. You have to look at what he could do and the numbers. Just on the numbers, it's not good, innit? Like, let's be honest, innit? We live in an era now where everyone wants to talk about stats, how many people have done this. Bro, Ryan Giggs' numbers are dead. So we can't just judge him off numbers, because if we're judging him off numbers, then he's overrated, innit? Which is what Woodhouse is saying. I don't think Woodhouse is saying that he's shit, but he's saying that, bruv, like 1 in 5 ain't good. That's not good. And he's saying that longevity is the reason why Ryan Giggs has these numbers. And you have to think, yeah, like, hold on. 1990 to 2014. So that means Ryan Giggs, yeah, was at Manchester United for 24 years, bruv. 24 years. That's why he's got them goals. Like, let me do the math for you, yeah? I'll get my calculator out. So man's there for 24 years, yeah? 114 goals. Rah. See, that's all mad. That don't look good, you know? That man, that means he averaged, yeah, less than 5 goals a season over the whole time he was there. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why a man is saying that Ryan man's overrated. That's mad, bruv. Like, it's pretty hard to disagree with those numbers, blood. I can't even lie, blood. Oh, mate. That's why I don't like stats guys sometimes. Like, the green screen's wavy, I lie. Come on now. You man saw on Instagram when I was building my studio. You man saw, bruv. I spent bare money to put the studio together, bruv. And now man can do up green screen like Mark, fam. Do you know about that? Old school wingers did have a different job. They did. 100%. This is something that people need to take into consideration. Old school wingers, yeah, had a different job in football. They had to defend. They had to do other things. They did. That's a fact. That's why they're not going to score as many. You could argue that wingers don't even exist anymore because now we play with wide forwards. Like winger, Salah's not a winger, guys. Like, get that out of your head. He's not a winger. Salah's a striker, innit? He just plays from wide. Ryan Giggs was an actual winger. But what I'm saying is, Rants, do you think Prime Giggs gets into any of the top 6 at the moment? He does get into the top 6, yeah? He gets into Arsenal's team for sure. He gets into United's team. You know what I mean? He doesn't get into City's team or Liverpool's, but I think he gets into everyone else's team. Yeah. Who do Tottenham have on? Well, Giggs ain't better than Son. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know, but Giggs could play on the right for Tottenham, I guess. I don't know. Who's Tottenham's right winger? I don't know. Giggs played with 2 strikers in front of him most of the time, so he wouldn't get a lot of goals. See, that's another good argument. That's why, like, man, that's why when you're just looking at the numbers, you can't just look at numbers with Ryan Giggs, bruv, because he played in a different era, a different system, and he had a different job in it. But Ryan Giggs is known as a goal-scoring winger, yeah, because people still remember the Arsenal goal. Like, Ryan Giggs scored loads of memorable goals, but he didn't score loads of goals. But you see, the thing is with football, yeah, a lot of fans, they just remember moments. So because they remember certain goals that Giggs scored, they have it in their head that Ryan Giggs scored loads of goals, but he never. He didn't, bruv. It's just that he scored memorable goals or he scored important goals. Funny, we never heard of all this criticism when he was playing. The reason why you wouldn't hear criticism of Ryan Giggs when he was playing is because he was winning stuff. Like, what's there to criticize when man's winning stuff? When you're in one of the best teams in Premier League history, like, of course, man are not going to criticize man when he's winning, innit? But also, in football, hindsight is a very, very, it's a beautiful thing, innit? Because something might seem like something at the time, and then when you look back, you feel like, right, that weren't it. Do you know what I mean? It happens. You could be in a relationship and think you love the girl, yeah, bruv, and then you break up, yeah, then you meet a new girl, and then you realize that, yo, I didn't love the old thing the way I thought I did. But I thought I did at the time. You get me? But you didn't really love her, fam. You know, like that, G. You didn't really love her, B. It happens, man, them. You get me? Same with Drogba. Where is it? That was a good. Same with Drogba. Big game player, but wasn't prolific. Exactly. Man, remember Drogba, yeah? Like, Drogba was some gunman and that, but he wasn't. But at the time, everyone was like, Drogba, 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 Drogba. But then you look at his numbers, and his numbers are crap, blood. His numbers ain't even better than Defoe's, blood. But he scored some important goals in finals. So, man, remember all these Drogba headers and stuff. And in their head, Drogba scored bare goals. But in reality, Drogba didn't score bare goals. It's the same with Giggs. Do you think we need a left-footed forward? Because all our forwards are right-footed. I like Sancho and I want him, but we should also buy a left-footed. Bro, that's why I wanted Mahrez. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like we need a left-footed right wing. I don't think it's essential. I don't think it's essential still. Yeah, I don't think it's essential, my guy. Rants, if you had to forgive a player you hate for the way they've done, for what they've done on the pitch, who would it be? Suarez, bro. Suarez. Bare people asking me questions, yeah? Prime Suarez or RVP, bro. Suarez, yeah? The only player in Premier League history, yeah, the only striker in Premier League history that can chat to Luis Suarez is Thierry Henry. No one else. Luis Suarez in his prime was better than Aguero. He had more to his game. Aguero, yeah, might score more goals inside the box, but Suarez has got way more about him. Suarez is better than Rooney, Aguero, Shearer, all these man are talking about, Van Nistelrooy, these man, Suarez is better than a lot of them. Only Thierry Henry is the only striker that you can compare to Luis Suarez in terms of the level that man was at when he was at the top of his game, bro. Luis Suarez is different. Wingers, when Giggs played, is when they provided assists. Yeah, that's very true. But wingers used to score goals too, bruv. Like Robert Pires used to score bare goals. He's a scorer of good goals, not a good goal scorer. Yeah, that's Ryan Giggs, 100%. Giggs is the record assist holder in the Premier League. Yeah, but he played in the Prem for 23 years, so that doesn't mean shit, guys, if I'm being honest. Honestly, man played in the Premier League, for 22 years. The Premier League was 1992. He started playing for Man United in 1990. So he played in the Prem for 22 years. Of course, he's going to be the record assister. Just like Rooney's Man United's record player because he played for the club for 13 years, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But he averaged, like, not a lot of goals per season when you actually work out how many he scored over the seasons. Like, longevity is the reason why Ryan Giggs is there. And longevity is the reason why Rooney's there as well, bruv. Because Rooney only had, like, one prolific season. When I say prolific, it's 30-plus goals. Rooney only had one season where he done that. So Ryan Giggs' numbers, don't impress me, bruv, because he was playing forever. Like, he's had a longer career than probably one of the longest careers in Premier League history, Ryan Giggs. So the fact that he's record assister doesn't really mean anything. Suarez had the tenacity and dogfight energy like Rooney and Tevez, but had tech and clutch as well. Exactly. Suarez worked mad hard. People forget how hard Suarez works off the ball. It's not just his technical ability, but the way he closed down players, the way he made them make mistakes, bruv. And then you'll nutmeg man and then whip it top bins. Luis Suarez, bruv, it's only because he played for Liverpool, I didn't want to give him the respect he deserved, while he was in the Prem. But I always rated him, bruv. I just would never chat like that because he was at Liverpool and he's a scumbag. Yo, bro, like people think that Aguero is better because of the amount of goals he scored. That's all it is, bro. Now, I mean, a lot of men are obsessed with stats, innit? They're obsessed with them. I like stats, because they give you an indication, but stats don't give you the full story. They never give you the full story unless they're specific stats tailored to the argument, innit? It's always easy to find stats, that can back up your argument, but the context is everything, innit? Aguero can't lay Suarez's boots when it comes to all-round game. Aguero don't have the work rate of Suarez. He doesn't have the dribbling in the close control in tight spaces of Suarez. You don't have the creativity of Suarez. Do you know what I mean? Like, the only thing that he's got over Suarez is that he's a stone-cold finisher, innit? Like, he's probably more clinical. Who are the wingers in the game that can put in good crosses for strikers now? Crossing seems a dead art. To be fair, target men don't really exist no more. So you don't really get strikers. You don't, and also wingers don't really exist. Like I said, yeah, Mo Salah and Mane, they're not really wingers. Mane is kind of a winger, but Salah's a striker. Like, but these wingers don't cross to strikers, bro. Like, they're cutting in and trying to score goals now. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. So because of that, it's different, isn't it? Giggs was in an era where wingers actually were to provide for the strikers. They did score goals, but their main job wasn't to score. These men that we're talking about now that play out wide, like your Mahrez's and that, these men aren't wingers. They're strikers, effectively, just playing from wide. And Giggs wasn't a great crosser of the ball. Beckham was. Do you know what I mean? Giggs' crossing was hit and miss. Like, Giggs wasn't an amazing crosser of the ball. He did put in some good crosses, but he wasn't the kind of winger that was putting in bare crosses and that. Giggs would run at people and go past them. Do you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't a typical get the ball out your feet, whip it in winger. Like, that wasn't Ryan Giggs. I don't know how old you guys are, so I don't even know if you watched Giggsy. Did I rate Tevez? Tevez was a beast, bro. Like, we made a massive mistake letting him go to Manchester City, bro. You're a mad guy. This ain't my yard, bro. It's a green screen, fam. This is a green screen. Look, I'll show you, yeah? Look, I've got, this is celery juice, yeah? But because the juice is green, yeah, it looks white, bruv. You know, like that. So now it's a green screen. I should have a house that looks like this, yeah, for the amount of views I get, yeah, but YouTube are a rip-off, blood. You know what I'm saying? Man gets less than 1p for every view, blood. They're teeth, bro. And YouTube been out here demonetizing people's content and stuff like that and trying to stop from paying, man. So, like, when you, man, see the United stand and then you're messaging me saying, oh, the video's gone, YouTube just got bots randomly pulling down people's content and stuff like that and fucking with our content. So soon, I'm going to be taking most of my content off YouTube anyway. I ran to you in the Blood Brothers tournament, and if so, how are you doing in it? Keep up the good content. What do you mean Blood Brothers tournament? Do you mean the FIFA tournament or do you mean the actual tournament? Because if you mean the actual tournament, I am managing a team in the next series of the Blood Brothers. Obviously, I'm managing the United Stand. Yeah, YouTube's mad, innit? Like, YouTube's mad, guys. Like, you've been noticing, like, more recently, a lot of the United Stand things either get pulled down or they get demonetized, innit? If you talk about certain things or say certain things, then they're not trying to pay you, innit? And that's why, you know what I mean, I'll be moving a lot of my content off here, do you know what I mean, to another channel, bruv. To another channel, man, because I love making content for you guys, and you guys do support, man, yeah, but when YouTube are demonetizing your things and pulling your shit down, it gets jarring, to be honest, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Lewandowski is the best striker in the world, bruv. 100%. 100%. He's better than Aguero. Aguero can't hold the ball up like Louis and bring people into the game and stuff like that. He can't. He can't, bruv. No way. Louis is the best. Just chatting on Twitch is the way forward. What? Do you follow my Twitch, bro? Do you actually follow my Twitch? Big up everyone as well that follows the Twitch that I play Fortnite with and I chat to and that. Like, there's a nice little community on there, bro. I'm loving it still. Like, That's what I like, bro. Like nice small community. To be fair, I don't need loads of people. Do you know what I mean? It's cool having loads of followers and that, but I'd rather have a smaller group of people that I interact with, that I make content for, that appreciate the content. And you know what I mean? It's more personal that way. You get me? Like, it is what it is. The Twitch community, the man them that I chat to on Twitch are wavy, bro. Like, there's bare cool people on there. I'll probably be on there later playing Fortnite as well. Am I going to Spotify? Not that I know of. You know, like that. Like, I had a meeting with Spotify like last year or something to do some podcast thing, and I don't know about that. But no, I'm not going Spotify. Like, when I said I'm taking my stuff off here, I mean that I'll be using another platform. I'll be using another platform, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, YouTube don't pay anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's ad revenue. And when they're demonetizing man's things and stuff like that, I'm just gonna have to start spamming all my YouTube videos with bare ads, yeah, that you lot are gonna get annoyed with. Like, that's what will end up happening, innit? Because YouTube don't pay, and then obviously it's free as well for you lot to watch my stuff. So because it's free, YouTube make me have to put bare ads in my videos to get money. And it's like, it works out that it's not even worth it, brother, or else I'm just ending up spamming bare things. And then even then, them man are trying to pull down videos and stuff like that. That YouTube have changed the algorithms and they're moving mad in it. So I'm definitely looking to. I'll still use YouTube, but I reckon I'll only put about 60% of my stuff on YouTube, and then I'll use another platform. You missed my super chat. What was your super chat, bro? Let me go back up and look for it. I can't see no super chat, G. I'll keep going up anyway, and I'll try and find it, my guy. Do you rate Kai Havertz? Yeah, bro, he's cold. He's cold. He's cold. But I'm not getting too gassed in it, because man saw what Mkhitaryan done in that league, and then he came to the Prem and died in it. So I'm not trying to say that Havertz couldn't do it in the Prem, but let's not get carried away, guys. In it, that's what I would say. Batistuta versus your favorite United striker. Who you think is better? But Batistuta is one of my favorite strikers of all time, so it's not fair, innit? It's not fair, bro. Batistuta for me is better than everyone, bro. Do you know what I mean? Batistuta is a joke. I think only Robin van Persie, yeah, like that out of the recent Man United strikers can chat to Gabriel, blood. How good was CR7 at United? Skills, goals. CR7 at United was the Ronaldo that I loved, didn't it? The Real Madrid Ronaldo, I don't like him, bruv. I like the Ronaldo at Man United that done bare tricks, entertain people. He just turned into a goal machine at Real Madrid, and he was more worried about just getting numbers than his overall game, innit? And it's dead, bro. Dead, bro. Like, it was dead to watch, innit? Obviously, his numbers are impressive, but he wasn't as entertaining as he used to be at Manchester United. Man says spam bare ads, compete with Robbie from AFTV. Nah, man, you lot wouldn't enjoy if I started spamming bare ads and that, bruv. Like, that doesn't make sense, innit? It don't make sense, guys. It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever, bruv. I'd rather put up content and you don't have to don't have to have ads all over them, like to the point where it doesn't even, you don't even enjoy the content no more. Can you monetize Instagram videos? Nah, I don't think you can. You can't monetize Instagram videos, but Instagram is good for brands to find you, but you can't monetize it. You don't get paid for no Insta, bro. Is that a green screen? Yes, it is a green screen. Can I play the piano? I can't. I can play the drums though. My brother can play the piano. I can't play the piano. And not the brother you know either. My youngest brother. My youngest brother plays the piano still. I'm trying to catch up with all your questions, man. There's loads of questions. Loving it, guys. I don't do these often, to be fair, so I'm not surprised I've got loads of questions here, bro. Maybe I should start doing them more often if you guys like them. Yeah, bro, I do still. I do have a Patreon still. Do you know what I mean? I made one a few days ago. Do you know what I mean? That I have launched it, but I haven't launched it in it. You know them ones. But eventually I'll be moving my stuff over there in it. You know what I mean? And it'll be cheap as chips as well. Do you know what I mean? It'll be cheap as flipping chips, bro. It's one of them ones, bro. Like I'll have a tier, yeah, that's like £1 a month, in it. Only £1. But literally, that would just mean that there'll be no ads at all, bruv. And I'll have bare bonus content as well. You man seen who follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and all them things. I'm gonna be doing bare extra content with footballers, all these other people in it, and I'm gonna put it on there also because when I do stuff on YouTube as well, I get dickheads that always try and crop my videos, yeah, and try and take my content and put it in other places and that. At least if it's behind the thing, people won't be able to get it either. So yeah, like the link for that is in the description anyway. I've got like an early bird tier. So if you lot get there early, then you can get it for £1, in it. You know them ones. So if people go there early, then you can get it for, is that the same guy? Yeah. Then you go there, you can get it for £1, bruv. You know what I mean? The link's in the description, boy. But it's only a limited number of people that I get it for £1. So if people go early, do you know what I mean? Then you'll be able to get it. But it's a certain number. It's a certain number, bruv. So yeah, it's one of them ones, bruv. Because literally, I'd rather have 500 people on there than have flipping 500,000 on YouTube, bruv. Because when they're ready, they're just taking down your content. You can't say certain things. Now, I don't know. YouTube's going down the toilet, if I'm honest, man. Like, you don't have the freedom that you used to, bruv. What's this? 1 second. I can see your comment, but it's not coming up on the screen, my guy. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, it's further down the bottom. That's why. Right, big up you lot for all these questions, man. Flipping hell, it's a lot of questions, man. But it's nice, boy. I haven't done this in a long time, man. Big up everyone. Flipping hell, mate. You lot are killing me, brother. I'm loving it. As a former pro, What was your most memorable moment of your career? Highest moment? I don't really know, bro. I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest. My highest moment would have probably been just your first pro contract that you sign. I think that's got to be your highest moment. If you're a player, yeah, I didn't play for that long, like pro. Like I think I signed my first pro contract at 18, and by 24, I had to retire because of my back. So I only played for 6 years anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I didn't play for that long. I never won any league titles or anything like that. So the highlight of my career would be just playing professional football, bro. Like a very small percentage of people on the planet want to play pro football and actually make it to play, bro. Like it's less than 1% or something like that. So I think the most memorable moment for me is just actually signing that contract. That means you're a professional footballer and you get paid to play football, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? I think that I can't overlook that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, safe. Yeah. The link for my Patreon's in the description still. It's a limited number. I've got £1 subscriptions there still. So if you're early bird and you get there early, then you can get the thing for £1 before it goes up. It's not gonna go up really high anyway. I don't think I'm gonna put it above £3, to be honest. I'm not gonna put it above £3 because it's not about charging a lot. It's just getting away from YouTube, to be honest. So I can put up ad-free stuff and also I can give you a lot more content. Because the way they've changed the algorithms on YouTube, yeah, they're really trying to mess with man, pulling down videos and that. Someone told me that the last quiz that we done got pulled down as well. I haven't checked, but loads of content keeps going missing these days, man. And if any of you lot do subscribe to my page, then by all means message me, innit? I'll get a notification on my phone anyway, but yeah, man, you lot can get it for cheap because you're the first people I'm talking about it. I only finished the page properly today. Okay. Lemuel. Oh, man like Lem, bruv. Oh, you Lemuel as in Lem that designed my page. I think that he's the guy who designed my that designed the banner for my Patreon page, you know. But bruv, I don't know why Dan James is your DP. You need to change that, rude boy. You know, like that. You got better taste than that, my guy. You got better taste than that. Only world class white. Messi's not a midfielder either. Messi's a striker. So is Neymar. Hazard's a number 10, but he plays out wide. None of these little wingers. Leroy Sané is probably one of like the only proper wingers in football now. You could argue Sterling's a winger as well. Like Sterling's not a striker, you can tell because he don't finish like one. Yeah, absolutely, bruv. We are, man. Like they're always trying to censor people now, people's opinions. I remember when the Rona thing first started, yeah. Like I remember Mark and Flex were like, right, you can't say like Corona because if you do, they'll demonetize the video, bruv, because they don't want people talking about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, bruv, there's so many things that like you can't really say on YouTube no more. Anyone that's here that's got a YouTube channel, when you finish the video, like you have to fill out questionnaires and that before they monetize it. They're doing everything to stop paying people, innit? Yeah, definitely, guys. Make sure you smash the like button as well. Smash that like button. It does help. It helps with the algorithm still. So yeah, big up for reminding me, bro. I wouldn't have remembered. Right, bare questions, man. You man are, yeah, you man are on form tonight, bro. Nearly 300 people watching as well. Love you guys, man. Man like Lem, bruv. Oi, let me tell you about this guy, yeah. He's a real G, you know. Real G. He designed the banner for my Patreon page, innit? He done it yesterday. Yesterday, bruv. Imagine my man DM me on Instagram, yeah. I know quite a few of you lot are young as well, so this is information for you. He messaged me, young guy, designs on that. And he messaged me and he was like, right, like I'm a big fan of yours. Do you need anything that needs doing? If you need anything that's doing, like I'm available kind of thing. And I knew that I wanted to launch my page in it. So I said to him, yeah, this is what I need. Like, can you do it for man? And bruv, he done it for me within a few hours, blood. Got it back. I paid him. Like, he'll even confirm this story. And it's done now, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And if you're young, you lot out there, people always ask me questions about school and stuff like that and advice, bro. Like, if you don't ask, you don't get in life, innit? He's a hungry guy, bruv. And that's how you're successful, bro. Do you know what I mean? Loads of people cheesing, playing Xbox and that, and he's out here trying to work and make money. Do you know what I mean? And I respect that, bro. Anyone with that kind of work ethic are always going to do well in life. Always, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You don't wait for opportunities to come to you, bruv. You have to go get them. So big up Lem as well, bad man. And I'll definitely be using him again. When I need stuff done, he's got my number now anyway. So I'll just shout him. But now I respected that. Respected that, bruv. When you get bigger, can I come work with you and your brother? What do you do, bruv? What do you actually do, fam? Messi started on the right-hand side of a 4-3-3 at Barcelona, and then he moved centrally. Messi started on the right. But Messi was a striker, and then now he plays more withdrawn, like in a number 10 slash, you get me? But Messi's just cold, innit? He's cold, bruv. He can do everything. What else have we got here? Right, bruv. I'm seeing bare messages from you, though. And another thing with the super chats as well on YouTube, yeah? These man take 50% of the super chats as well, blood. That's what Mark. Remember when we done the NHS thing? Yeah, Mark was saying when we done the NHS thing. If you could donate to the GoFundMe, even the super chats, guys, them man take 50% of them, 50%. So if you send man $5, they're taking $2.50. That's why. Do you know what I mean? If you sub to my other channel, yeah, like even £1, yeah. It's mad, blood. Instead of sending 5 to me, blood, 5 can get you 5 months, blood. Do you know, on my other channel? Do you see what I'm trying to say? That man's definitely trying to move away from this thing because it looks nice and that, all the numbers and all these things. But honestly, bruv, these man, they're crooks, innit? They're criminals, blood. Do you know what I mean? So I appreciate the super chats and all that. Do you know what I mean? But just know when you're sending it to me, half of it's going to them, bruv. Where are we going? What else do we have? Greetings from the Dam. Oh, big up Cameron, man. Love my guy. How many subscribers is your aim? 100. What subscribers where, bro? What subscribers are you talking about? I think Pogba can become United's best ever midfielder. Do you agree? Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I agree for sure. I think when he retires, he'll be United's best ever midfielder, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like Sir Bobby Charlton, I think is our only midfield player that has a World Cup. I think. If he's not, you lot tell me if I miss someone. But I think Sir Bobby Charlton's the only one. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I even used to stream my games on YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they started taking a piss with that as well, man. Do you know what I mean? I think they've made too much money now, and now they're just trying to rip people off. Oh, big up Jude, man. Is that Sancho? Yeah, that's Sancho. Oh, big man thing, guys, though. Honestly, like, I'm trying to read as many comments as you can, yeah, but don't spam the comment section with silly questions, innit? Like, I'll try and read everyone's questions out if you ask, like, sensible questions. Like, I'm here for you lot. Man's quarantining in Dam, bruv. That's not a bad quarantine, you know, like that. Turn that quarantine into a hot box, blood. My man's living life out there. How come I can't see that comment? I'm confused, blood. I think no, I'm getting so many comments, guys, that like the super chats are just disappearing. I'm second. I'm going back now. I'm going back. I'm going back. Flipping it, bruv. You man are going in with these chats, bruv. Every time I try and refresh the thing, yeah, it just does a mad thing. I'm gonna do the super chats first and then go back. Who you drop? Rashford, Sancho, Martial, Werner? Huh? But Werner and Sancho don't play for us, blood. But out of all of them, Werner's good, yeah. But I just think that Sancho fits into Manchester United more, innit? We don't need Werner as a striker. We need a wide player. Could Neymar have been as good or even better than Messi and Pep's system at Barca in '09? At that time, I don't think so, innit? Because I think that Messi was just past Neymar, but I think that Neymar's better than him now. I think Neymar's a joke, bro. I think he's the most disrespected player in football. He's fucking ridiculous, man. He's so good. Like, people talk about Neymar like he's any guy, but he's not. Who takes 30%, bro? Who takes 30%? Mark said that the super chat's 50%. Oh, maybe because they'll take a percentage, and then obviously you have to pay tax on top of that, guys. So they take a percentage of the money you get, and then they'll tax you on that as well. And tax is what, nearly 20% in it. So I think that's why Mark said 50%. So yeah, like I've got £1 memberships on my Patreon page at the moment while they last, innit? I put the first 50 for £1, but to be fair, I might up it to 100 still. Depends on how fast the first 50 go. If the first 50 go quickly, then I might extend it to like 100 or something like that, because yeah, man, it's about convenience, bro. It's not even, I don't want it to be expensive. Like, I'm never gonna put it, my main subscription, I don't think I'm gonna put it above £3. I'm not. Has Mata won a World Cup? I don't know if Mata was in the World Cup squad. I don't think he was in the squad, guys. Hey guys, was one Mata in the World Cup squad? Bastian Schweinsteiger. Yeah, but Bastian never had his best years at Manchester United, didn't it? We got a done for Basti in it, so I don't count him. Does Matter definitely have a World Cup, yeah? Say nothing. Man said Kleberson. Yeah, these man can't lace Pogba's boots in it, so yeah. Rants, what are you saying about Bundesliga at the moment? At the moment, bro, to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of Bundesliga. Even with or without fans, I'm not a huge fan of the Bundesliga. So when loads of people are saying yes because there's no atmosphere and all that, like I honestly nah, bro. I don't think it's got anything to do with that. Oh shit, boy, I just got in bare emails. You man are subscribing already. Later. I big up you, man. That's mad. I didn't even notice. I big up everyone that's subscribed to the page still. I've got £1 subscriptions there in it. So go grab them because as I said, I'm gonna be putting only 60% of my content on YouTube. Even when football starts back, my fan cams, they'll be going up on my Patreon channel before they go up on YouTube. I will put them up on YouTube, but I won't put them up first. They'll be going up first on my Patreon channel. So that's going to get the priority. I'm going to be building my channel all over again there. So there's Kieran Malcolm, it's Gucci something. I'm starting to get notifications through. Big up you lot. I might extend the first 50 to 100 still. What do you think? Hazard or Sanchez at their best? Bruv, Sanchez at his best. I think that Sanchez's level when he was at his best, he scored more goals than Eden Hazard, innit? But I just think talent-wise, I think that Eden Hazard's special, innit? I don't know. I'd have to give it to Hazard. But just, innit? Just. Yeah, I'm going to start doing it, you know? I'm going to start doing more of these. I am. Do you know what I mean? Once I get my other page up and running, I'm going to start putting content up on my other page this week anyway. And I'm going to be doing private streams, yeah? Like exclusive streams with only my followers, innit? So it'll be more just whatever. And then you lot can choose what we talk about, loads of stuff. I'll start getting some of you lot on my shows as well. Because I can stream and add you lot in, quite similar to like Instagram. I can send you the link in it if you send me your email. So I'm going to be doing shows with some of you lot as well. Like loads of different things, man. Do you know what I mean? To make it more fun and more interesting as well. So like, yeah, I'm going to be doing loads of good stuff. And I'm going to get some wavy guests on my channel. Do you know what I mean? I'm definitely going to get Yannick on. It's his birthday today. Balassi, bro. So shout out my guy Yannick. I'm definitely gonna get him on the channel, and I've got a few people. Like I know people wanted me to get Rio Ferdinand and stuff like that. All them man follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be getting a bag of these guys on my channel. I don't know, Mark. I can't see anything, bro. Like I can't see anything at all. I don't know. Maybe it's delayed, mate. Maybe it's delayed. Oh, big up, bro. Oh, big up. Nah, support. Nah, listen. I said, even if you're not United fans, bro, like I've been making loads of content in it. It won't just be United content on any of my channels. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether it's boxing, whether it's basketball, whether it's just like I've got a fitness thing that I'm doing now as well. Obviously, you lot as a PT before this. Do you know what I mean? So loads of people has got fitness advice as well. So I've got a fitness podcast that I started with one of my good friends that I actually met when I done my personal training course after I finished playing football after my back injury, and yeah, like we just got loads of different content. Me and Akeem got content. Like there's just always content that I'm going to be putting out for you guys. So I know loads of you lot aren't even United fans, but bruv, there's something for everyone. On my other channel, I'm definitely bringing back Total Football as well, because a lot of you lot love it. But because of the algorithms on YouTube, it doesn't make sense me releasing it on YouTube. It doesn't make sense, because the amount of time it takes me to make it and stuff, I don't get anything back from it. Nothing. Because they've completely messed up the algorithms. Yeah, Aguero follows me. If Aguero leaves Manchester United, I'll get him on my channel. I know that the club won't let him come on my channel. I know the club won't let him come on my channel. But if he does go back to China, I'll 100% get Aguero on the channel. And then he can tell us about what's happened at the club. But I know that the club won't let him speak at the moment. All right, big up Marco. I big up everyone that's subscribing to my channel as well, to my other channel. That's another notification, another 2. All right, Marco just subscribed as well, and I just seen you. All right, big up you lot. Yeah, boy. Them £1 ones are gonna be going quickly, bro. I might. Yeah, I mean, I've only got 50 in it. There's only 50 £1 ones, and then it goes up to £2. But I might extend it, but it depends. It depends, bro. That the £1 thing is a special offer, in it still. Just at the beginning. I sent 2 super chats, but none was read. Let me see if I can find them, my bro. Let me see if I can find them. I can't see anything. Usually it pops up, but there's nothing at the top, my guy. There's one here. You the man, Rants, go Rockets. There's a super chat that's come through. I big up the Rockets as well, boy. Westbrook's my guy, you know. He gets too much slander. He gets too much slander, bruv. The Yanks always be sticking it on Russ, but I love Russell, man. Mata was in the squad. Okay, so Mata has got a World Cup medal. He does, but he's not the same level of Paul Pogba. What I meant to say was central midfielder anyway. I don't see Mata as... Well, Mata's not a CM, is he? He's a number 10, but Sir Bobby Charlton and Bastian Schweinsteiger are like the only 2 central midfielders, and that have won a World Cup. And to be fair, like, I didn't watch Sir Bobby Charlton play in it, so I can't say too much about him. But I know that Schweinsteiger ain't better than Pogba in it. And I know Bobby Charlton probably wasn't either, but it's one of them ones where, because I haven't seen him, I'm not going to say it with my chest, innit? Yeah, but I reckon if Sir Bobby Charlton was Pogba levels, yeah, I reckon I would have seen more highlights of, man. Like, Paul Pogba is a freak. What's my other main stream of income? I don't really have one, bro. Like, YouTube, and then obviously when I do, like, for instance, remember I do Sky, ESPN, all them things. They pay me to do those things, innit? So basically, when I do mainstream media stuff, I get paid for it, and then I get paid for YouTube as well, innit? Obviously, I get paid for my channel, and then obviously I get paid for the work I do on the United Stand as well. Plus, obviously, mainstream stuff. But YouTube, bruv, as I said, it works out less than 1p a view, like YouTube. Like, people, if I never had the mainstream media stuff and all these other things, do you know what I'm saying? I do multiple YouTube things. Like, I have to. I couldn't just have one channel, yeah? Like, and you're making enough. Unless you've got like, unless you're spamming bare ads, which I don't do. Do you know what I mean? If I was spamming 8, 9, 10 ads in a video and stuff like that, I could probably double or triple my money on YouTube. But then you lot would get sick of this stuff and probably wouldn't even watch it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so man's not really gonna do that. You know what I mean? Not gonna do that, bruv. But no, it's just a YouTube thing still and other media stuff. But people seem to think, yeah, because they see the Sidemen and all these guys that have like 10 million subs on YouTube, they think that every YouTuber's making bare money. Do you know what I mean? Nah, it's not that, bruv. Unless you've got like minimum 1 million views, like I mean, not 1 million views, 1 million subscribers, and it's not just subs. You don't get paid for subs, you get paid for views. So guys like KSI and these, man, they probably average 10 million views per video. You know them ones. So you get paid bare for them views. But even if you got 1 million followers, yeah, if you're not getting loads and loads of views, if you're not getting at least like 100,000 views every time you post a video, you're not making a crazy amount of money from YouTube, bro. Like, it's less than minimum wage, bro, when you think about how many hours you work, edit, all of these things to how much you actually get back. Like, think about it this way, yeah? You see, like when I do a Rants Red Talk or something like that, that probably averages about 60, 70 pounds, yeah, for the video. Maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, same with like my match reactions and stuff, maybe about 60, 70 pounds, because I built up my membership, I built up my views over time. But if you take into account how long it takes to film, edit certain things, like if I want to pay an editor, it's about 50 pounds an hour for an editor. Editors are expensive, guys. So if I wanted to make like top quality content and pay someone to edit, like the amount of time it takes me to film it, I've lost all that money paying someone to edit it. So I've done the work for free. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, YouTube is a bump still. Like if anyone's starting a YouTube channel, what I would say is, yeah, know that probably for the first year or 2 years, you're probably going to be working for less than minimum wage, bruv. Like, because that's what it works out at when you think about how much time it takes to make stuff and what you actually get back. Like, it takes time to build up, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing better now. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing all right now. But at the beginning, I was still working in the gym. Do you know what I mean? And then doing the YouTube thing on the side. Like, so yeah, like you're not going to be making enough money to just live off YouTube straight away. Like it takes a lot of time. But a lot of people won't tell you that, bruv. But I'll keep it all the way 100. Well, yeah, you know what happened, yeah? I got scouted at school for Brentford. I think I was, how old was I? Brentford, I think I was like 8 or something like that. Yeah, about 8 years old. When do you go secondary school? You go secondary school like 10, 11, yeah? I got scouted in primary school. So I think I was like 8 or 9 years old. I went to Brentford. And then I went from Brentford to Fulham. And then I was at Fulham in the academy until pro. And then I didn't get offered the pros at Fulham. I got a bad knee injury in the last year when they were offering out pros. And I would have got one. I know I would have got one. Do you know what I mean? Because I spoke to the coaches and that. I also spoke to Arsenal as well. But Fulham never knew at the time. You know what I mean? But I spoke to Arsenal. And then I mashed up my knee ligaments. And then I was out for like a year and a half. That was when I was 16. Do you know what I mean? And after that, I came back around 17 and a half, 18, and I went abroad at 18. So I was living away from home, away from my family between 18 and 24. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was a bit of a mad one still. It was a bit of a mad one. But no, it was fun, innit, while it lasted, guys. I can't even lie, bro. It was fun while it lasted, but football's a ruthless game, bruv. Like, I went from speaking to Arsenal, being at Fulham, potentially going to Arsenal, like I was genuinely thinking about it, to getting injured and then having nowhere to go, really. Do you know what I mean? And I decided to go abroad. I was thinking about going to America and doing a scholarship. I actually got accepted by loads of colleges to go and do a scholarship in the States. But then I decided against the scholarship and to go abroad and play football professionally, because my mind wasn't really on school. I just wanted to play football. But I done my SATs and everything. I got accepted to some really good colleges in the United States as well, man. I done well at school. You know what I mean? My SATs, I think I got like a 4 point something, and they basically said, yeah, I could have gone to like an Ivy League school like with my SAT results. So like I done really well. I did really well at school. Thanks for dropping in about YouTube. I didn't know that's how they operate. Yeah, bruv. It's a business, innit? My guy, it's a business, my guy. That's what it is, man. YouTube's a business, bro. With every business, yeah, at the beginning, the people at the beginning make all the money. Do you know what I mean? It's just like Bitcoin and all these other things. When you find out about things and you get in early, you make all the money. And then what happens is the more people that make money, the more they make it harder for people to make money, because they just don't want to pay people, innit? Like that's how business works at any level, guys. And I'm very business minded, innit? So because I'm business minded, like I understand how business goes. To be honest, I watched the first day of Bundesliga, and then after that I got bored, mate. To be honest, like football don't excite me without fans. Like if it's not Manchester United, I don't think I'm gonna watch much football until the fans come back, bro, because I'm finding it quite boring, mate. Man said Matt scored in the final. I didn't even remember. That's joke. That's mad, you know. Yeah, Matt was in the team. Man like Jon, you know. Rants from back in the wheel, batter shooter. Bruv, that's the best era of football for me when I was growing up. Weah and batter shooter. George Weah was different. Oh, big up Kieran as well. I see you subscribed. Love my bro. Big up everyone that's subscribing to the Patreon as well, bruv. Like it's moving a bit mad still. That's another one. Yeah, bruv. Now I'm saying I'm keeping the price down anyway. That's what I'm doing, bro. Like it's just I want to get as many of you lot from over here over there, innit? You know them ones. Like that's what I'm on. So I'm gonna keep it at. I might keep it at £1 for. Well, anyways, up to 50 in it, and then it's meant to go. There's 50 in it, £51, and it's gonna go up to £2, and then it goes up to £3 in it. But the £2 one, I'll definitely keep that like that for the rest of the week. But I think the 50 is gonna go probably. I don't know. The 50 might go by in the next 24 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But big up everyone that's subscribing. But that's why it's called early bird, innit? Like the people that get in there first will get it. But the content I've got lined up for you lot is a madness. I've got so many good things to film for you lot. Van Nistelrooy or Van Persie? Van Persie for me. Van Nistelrooy, I love him, but Robin Van Persie, there's just something about the way Van Persie plays football. It's like watching ballet, bruv. Like it's just beautiful, man. Bro, but that's what I'm saying. You know what's mad about YouTube, yeah? YouTube don't make content, and they don't pay creators either. Like the creators get paid from the advertising. YouTube don't pay us any money. When I get paid at the end of the month, it's from Google. Like it says Google, like AdSense, innit? So basically, YouTube get people to put advertisements on the videos, and then YouTube get paid from that, and then YouTube pay us a percentage of that. So YouTube make money from us putting content out, but they don't actually make content themselves. So that's why these men make so much money, bro. You know what I mean? Understand that content, like the content creators make so little compared to what YouTube make. That's why, like, I always like to support people when they're doing things, innit? I like to pay people what they're worth. Just like Lem will tell you, like, he hollered at me and he was like, right, like I'm young, this, that, and the other, brother. And I just sent him some money, bro, to do something for me. I don't believe in taking stuff from people. Like, I'll pay for it, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll pay for it. I know there's loads of you lot out here that always say to me, yo, like, I'll do a backdrop for you for free and stuff like that. Bro, I'll pay you. Do you know what I mean? Because I respect everyone's time. Like, if you work and put something out that I appreciate, I will give you money, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's not like loads and loads of money, bruv, I'll give you something in it. Like, I'm in a position that I can pay people if they work for me. But, bruv, even if I didn't have peas, yeah, bruv, even if it was only £10 I had, I'll give you the £10, bro, because I appreciate people's time, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, YouTube's mad. If you actually saw what goes into filming, editing and all these things, any of you that work in that thing, that do design or anything, you know how long it takes. And then if you see how little you actually get back from the stuff you put out, you'll realize that YouTube's mad, bruv. It's mad, isn't it? Loads of people don't want to talk about it, do you know what I mean? But it is mad. Man said he's too young to own a debit card. That's nuts, bruv. How old are some of you lot? That's crazy. You don't even have a debit card. That means you're under 16. Well, I don't know, bruv. Like, it's a madness, bro. Like, even if you got to ask your mum or something, because it's a nug, innit? Like, your mum won't even know. She won't even know it's gone. You know them ones, £1, bro. Like, she won't even know it's gone, bruv. You know, like that. But, yeah, the content's going to be a madness. Rants, complete the sentence. Football without fans is shite, bruv. It's shite. That's what it is, bro. Fans are everything. Honest opinion of Frank Lampard, the Chelsea manager. I think Lampard's done a good job. I think with the players that Lampard has, yeah, I think he's actually overperforming. And I think that shows you that he's actually a decent coach, man, because when you look at Chelsea's defense, Rudiger, like, you know what I mean? Like, Tomori, he's going to be good, but he's not there yet. Who else have they got? Christensen. Aspilicueta's old. What's his name? The French youth that was at Stoke or something. I can't remember his name now, bruv. He's not good either, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It will come back to me. The black youth. The other black youth. I can't remember, but he's not good in it. Like, he's not that good. Chelsea don't really have a defense. Kepa's a bit mad. And Lampard's still ahead of us, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And he's only had 2 years in a job. So, and they got Tammy Abraham up front. They don't have a world-class striker. Mason Mount's overrated. Like, do you know what I mean? I think that Lampard's done a decent job with the players he's got. He hasn't had a transfer window, and he's managed to get them playing a decent brand of football, because Chelsea play decent football. And even though they lost to us, they're still above us because they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat, innit? So I think overall, Frank Lampard's done a decent job. I think he's done a decent job, you know. Yo, Belassi's cold, bro. You, man, listen. You see, when when I bring Yannick onto my Patreon, yeah, bruv, me and Yannick played together at school. We went primary school together, so I've known Yannick since we were like 5 years old. That's how long I've known Yannick. Do you know what I mean? And he's 1 year younger than me. Like, bro, we've played some serious games of football together, bro. Like, so we'll chat about that for sure on my channel, yeah. Like, then you lot will get to know a bit about the level that I was playing at. Like, Yannick knows, innit? Yannick knows me because we played in the same school team. We played for the same borough team. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, me and Yannick used to play together at Westway. If you're from West London, you know Westway under the flyovers. Like, he knows, innit? So, bruv, some of the stories man's going to tell you about Yannick and some of the stuff that this you done to people when we used to play together. Bruv, I can't wait for that show. That's going to be a madness. Rants, Totti or Del Piero? I've got both of their shirts, you know. I've got an Italian Totti shirt and I've got an Italian Del Piero shirt. I've got Del Piero Italy, Totti Italy, Rivaldo Brazil, Ronaldo Brazil, Ronaldinho Brazil. Yeah, those are the only international t-shirts I have. And I have an old England shirt from the Euros 2012 when we lost to, was it Iceland or something? And I got given that. I didn't buy that. But I've got a Del Piero and a Totti Italian shirt. The Del Piero was number 8, and I think the Totti was number, at the time it was 20 something. It was when Totti was younger or something. Yeah, they're both two of my favorite players from when I was younger. But I think that Del Piero was better. I think that Totti had more longevity, but I think in terms of overall quality, I think Del Piero was different. I don't know if it's my bias as well because I played the same position as Del Piero, but I always thought Del Piero was better. Let me know what you think out of Totti and Del Piero, because bare people are asking me. I don't know why that's a thing right now. Yeah, Zuma. Nice one, Philip. Yeah, Zuma's not that good either. He's not that good. What would I have studied? I would have studied psychology. It's my favorite. It's my favorite, man. Psychology is my favorite, bro. Like I always like to understand why people behave a certain way, why people think a certain way. And I did sports psychology anyway, but I would have loved to do like just general psychology. I would have studied that major definitely, and then you can do like a minor as well. And I would have probably, I don't know what I would have studied for that, but I would have definitely done a psychology major, 100%. Yeah, I am gonna watch the NBA without fans, but basketball's different. You know, like even when you watch pickup games, yeah, like because the court's so small, it's kind of the speed of the game makes it exciting anyway. Do you know what I mean? But football is different, man. Oh, big up Nicholas, man. Oh, big up everyone that's subscribing as well. The link, yeah, to my channel is in the description. Do you know what I mean? So while the £1 subscriptions are there, then you lot should grab them for sure. It's Philip again. Shout me out. Rants matter one. Oh yeah, big up Philip. Oh, big up for all your questions, guys. I'm trying to get through. There's a lot of them, man. It says thoughts of deluded Gooner. I don't know who that is, guys. I don't know who deluded Gooner is. I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah. Like I use social media to post things, but I don't really follow too many people. If you look at my Twitter, I don't follow many people, so I don't see a lot of stuff. I said Google AdSense, bruv. If you don't know what Google AdSense is, then that's your business, innit? But AdSense is advertising. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having some guy here with no YouTube channel yet that don't make money from YouTube telling me about who owns what, bruv, like I'm an idiot, bro. Yeah, bro, 100%. 100%, bro. Trust me, there's nothing easy about this YouTube game, bro. Like, if you build a good following, yeah, obviously it's because you're good at what you are, because it's not easy to build a good consistent following. But then even with that, the amount of time that goes into filming, editing, planning things, all these. It's a lot of time in it, and it's a lot of effort. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Kieran, any business, yeah, the people at the bottom get paid the least. It's just like football. People think footballers are overpaid, yeah, but when you think about the millions, yeah, that football owners like actually make, footballers don't get overpaid, bro. Most of them are underpaid, bro, because they're worth way more than that. If the players don't turn up, then the amount of money that these clubs make, they're not making, bro. That's why it's all relative. There he is again, Google AdSense. That's why I can't wait, yeah. I cannot wait to go onto my subscription page, yeah, so you don't get dickhead trolls like this Ryan, the asshole, in your comment section. You know them ones. Rants, did you see the PowerPoint presentation the person made back in LVG? Yeah, I did see it. And it was spot on, you know. It was spot on. I can't even lie, bro. Like, let me go through some of the stuff that I saw as well, because it's funny, yeah. When I was saying it, yeah, like Mark and Flex were talking their nonsense and stuff, and then obviously I saw the numbers, and you know what's mad, yeah? LVG managed to get sixth in the league in the FA Cup, yeah, giving debuts, yeah, to obviously Jesse Lingard, Marcus Rashford, Pereira, Fosu Mensah, Varela, McNair, Janko, Thorpe, Reece James, Blackett, Love, Paul, Borthwick Jackson, James Weir, and Joe Riley. And out of all these people I named, yeah, not only are only four of them still at the club now, yeah, but most of these men are playing in the championship or lower. So LVG bust bare guys, yeah, and was playing with like a squad made up of guys that weren't good enough to play in the Prem and still finish in the top six. But then Ollie's got all these wavy ballers and man's fifth, blood. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like Ollie already showed, yeah, that man had to play Pogba against flipping who did he play Pogba against, that championship team, and Pogba got injured? I can't even remember now, bro. Like, my mind's gone blank. But when Pogba done his ankle, he was playing in a game he shouldn't have played against, a lower league team. And Ollie has to play his best team against these teams, bro, because he can't coach, fam. And that's just what it is, bro. LVG had gave all these debuts and he was still beating teams, bro. And actually his win percentage, win to game ratio is higher than Ollie's. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Do you need any moderators? I don't know how to do the mod thing, you know? I don't know how to do it here, bruv. I can't lie. Like, I don't really I don't do these streams often in it, so I don't know how to add the mods. I'll find out though for next time, definitely. I'm just catching up with all your messages, guys. Oh, look, there he is again, bro. Philip saying Zuma, mad guy, bro. You see, all your super chats are coming through late, bro. Yeah, you man sending me bare. It's Rochdale, yeah. Rochdale's where Pogba got injured. He should have never been playing in that game in the first place. LVG is a top coach. Yeah, absolutely. He is. He is, man. He is a top coach, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, also what it was, guys. We were so, because we were still in the, we were still coming down from the Sir Alec Ferguson gas. We never appreciated what he was trying to do, because in our heads we were like, rare, we're Man United. We should be winning the league. You know them ones. And after David Moyes, in our heads we were still like, no, we should be challenging for the league. So when LVG was doing what he was doing, we didn't realize, yeah, what he was trying to do at the time, and it's okay. It's okay, because our mentality was still like, yo, we're still this big club. We should be winning games all the time. But now, if we knew that after LVG we were going to get Jose and do that and then get Oli, I would have stuck with him. Do you know what I mean? I would have stuck with him. But we didn't know that. We're not psychic, innit? That's just my opinion. I would have stuck with him if I knew that what was to come next. Rants, do you play the piano? I don't. My youngest brother plays the piano. I play the drums though. Okay, yeah, I'm catching up with you guys now. I'm catching up, man. Flip, you know. You man are going in. Rants, do you rate Pulisic or Abraham? I don't really rate Pulisic, man. I'm not a massive fan. I'm not, man. Tammy Abraham, I think he's potentially, he can be a decent player. I think he's a good Premier League level player, but I don't think he'll ever be bigger than that. Yeah, it was his. Man like Statman Baines, bruv. Oi, you're yeah, you've been putting in some good work, bro. Like, you man, follow him on Instagram, innit, if you're not following him. Statman Baines, bruv. He done the LVG thing, innit? Like, I respected that still. He's a bad man for that, because I knew that I was talking sense at the time, but Flex and Mark are winding me up. You know them, man. So obviously, like, when he put the stats down on paper, you can't argue with it. This topic, me and Akeem are going to speak about this on Thursday when we do our show, innit? So I'm not going to answer that now. But just know on Thursday at 3 o'clock, me and Akeem always do our streams, innit? So me and Akeem are doing our show at Thursday at 3, and I'm going to answer this question. That's one of the topics. That's one of the topics. The other topic is we've also got Scholes, Gerrard, and Lampard, why they couldn't play together for England as well. We're going to speak about that. We've got a few topics, guys, that we're going to cover still. Zidane or Iniesta? How highly do you rate Zidane? You know what's mad, yeah? Zidane was in like my top 5 of all time, innit? But then it's mad when you look at what Zidane's actually won. He hasn't won that much, bruv, for how good he was. Like, a lot of people don't realize that Zidane only won 1 league title with Real Madrid, and he won 2 with Juventus. So he's only got 3 league titles. Paul Pogba's got more league titles than Zidane. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. And bare people think that Pogba ain't had a good career so far, but he's already won more than Zidane, and he's still playing. Do you know what I mean? So I think for as good as Zidane was, he didn't win anywhere near enough, bro. And then you got Iniesta, who's won everything, and they're very different kind of players. Iniesta's very small, Zidane's very big and strong. I think they're very different, innit? I prefer to watch Zidane. I think he just looks better to watch, innit? That's my bias. But in terms of who was actually better, I would just have to say Zizou personally. But in the Barcelona system, I think that Iniesta just suited that system better. That's what I think it is. But I think just overall, just everything, what skill for skill, I think that Zidane's better than Iniesta. And also, someone just reminded me in here, LVG wanted Sadio Mane, you know. Remember, LVG wanted Mane, and man were laughing at us. And now look what he's doing for Liverpool. And the thing is, I don't hate on long ball football. I think, yeah, if you play long ball football because long ball football is your strengths, then I don't hate on it. Do you know what I mean? If you don't have the players to play a progressive way of football, I understand why you go long. Or if you've got someone like Fellaini, yeah, go direct, bruv. Like, go direct. Because it makes sense to go direct if you've got someone like Fellaini. Play to the strengths of your team, innit? But when teams are going long, when they don't really have the players to go long, but they just don't have a coach to coach them to play the right way, then it's a problem for me. LVG coach, bruv. LVG had Ronald Koeman, yeah, Pep Guardiola, and Jose Mourinho, bruv. Don't ever get it twisted, yeah. Like, Pep was the father. I mean, LVG was the father for all them, man. Do you know what I mean? Without LVG, there's none of them. Do you know what I mean? So that's another reason why we have to respect, man, innit? How do you rate Zidane's performance in 2006 was good, but I do think that it's been overhyped. It was a good performance, but people are going on like Zidane's had better games than that. Do you know what I mean? But people just get gassed because it was against Brazil, innit? Yeah, they only won one Champions League, that team. They were very bad. They were very bad. I can't lie. Like, considering the players they had, that's why it shows you, yeah, sometimes it's not just about having good players. Like, system is king, bruv. Zidane was playing on the left wing. If they had a more balanced team, they probably would have won more. It's not always just about having the best players. Balance is key as well. Balance and system. Yeah, I'm catching up with your comments, guys. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Which most midfielder in the world would you say is most similar to Pogba? Now, no one's similar to Pogba, bro. No one at all. The only player that I could say that I see that reminds me of Pogba just by the way he moves is like Sumare, but It's only like just the way he's got built and the way he dribbles and stuff. He reminds me of Pogba, but I don't think they play like Paul Pogba is like the most complete midfielder that I've ever seen in my life, bruv. And Ndombele is up there as well. And Ndombele is wavy, you know. I think a lot of you lot, because he's getting injured a lot, yeah, man don't realize how good Ndombele is, you know. He's very good. He's very good. I'll take him at Manchester United. Absolutely. Absolutely, David. I'll never forget how wavy Chris Smalling was. Sorry. You said Ronaldinho didn't win much. Ronaldinho won everything, bro. He won the World Cup, the league, the Champions League, the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldinho won everything in the game, bro. What do you mean he didn't win much? What do you mean, bro? Milinkovic-Savic isn't like Pogba, bro. Like, he's not anywhere as athletic as Paul Pogba. Yeah, you know I mean, he's different. He doesn't move like him. It's just different, bro. He doesn't move like him. Savic is good, though. He's tall as well and he's technical. But he don't ping a pass like Paul Pogba. He don't go past players like Paul Pogba. There's similarities in stature, but, I mean, the way they move, no. Would I take Nuno at United? I wouldn't take him because I want Poch, but I do think he's good enough. I do think he's good enough to manage Manchester United. I think Nuno's a brilliant manager. He's a world-class manager. So is Bielsa, though, to be fair. Like, do you know what I mean? Bielsa, I think Bielsa is a Premier League manager. Right, bruv. I big up you lot, man. Still 260 people watching, bruv. I'm trying to get through these comments, pick the best ones, boy, and they keep coming through, man. Like, big up you lot. Also, remember the link to my channel, yeah? The link to my Patreon channel is in the description. I've got like an early bird offer for £1 subs. So, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna be putting all of my content on there and only 60% on here. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that you'll miss if you're not subbed. So while the £1 ones last, make sure you grab them. Big up everyone that's subbed already. Like, I've had a few people sub while I've been on here. I can't go through all the names, but love you guys, man. All right, where are we? I've been on here for one minute, an hour 40 in it. So I'm going to be on for about 20 more minutes. So send good questions so I can answer them. Stop. If you've seen someone's already asked a question, don't keep asking it, guys. Sick coach. But again, will his football translate over to playing in the Premier League? Because a lot of fans never had the patience with LVG and complained about his football, even though I thought his football was calm. It's just that we just didn't have the cutting edge in it. Playing football in Europe, in the continent, a lot of English fans will complain, say it's not fast enough, it's not enough intensity and all these other things. So I don't really know. I don't really know. Bare people keep asking this question. I do not know. Do you know what I mean? It takes two people to do a show, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not just up to me. Who's the best player you've ever seen play live? I don't know. It's a hard one. You know why it's a hard one? Because, for instance, I've seen Paul Scholes play, but when I saw Paul Scholes play, he wasn't in his prime. You know the ones. It was the older Paul Scholes because I wasn't old enough. Yeah, like when Paul Scholes was in his prime, I was too young in it. So, do you understand what I'm saying? So, like as an adult, the best player I've seen play live is Paul Pogba as an adult. But yeah, that's what I mean. And when I was a kid, I never used to go to Old Trafford. Like I never, like, my family couldn't afford that. You get me? So it was one of them ones. Did I play striker? Yeah, I was a number 10 in it. I was a number 10, but like an old school number 10. So like a second striker in it. That's what I was. I'm not, well, not like a modern number 10. Modern number 10's a midfielder, like an Ozil, like a Matter and that. But when I was growing up, number 10 was like Del Piero, like Baggio, like them man, like you played off the front man, like Bergkamp and that. That was my position. Like Dennis Bergkamp, I used to like how Bergkamp played and Cantona played, in it. Cantona's like my favourite United player of all time, innit? Eric Cantona. And that's who I modelled my game on when I played. Like I just wanted to play like Cantona. Just off the front man, picking up the ball in the pocket, do you know what I mean? On the half turn and that. So I played as a striker, but I was a withdrawn striker, innit? So like definitely Cantona and Bergkamp are like, those are the kind of players that I used to watch like all the time. And then Ronaldinho, when Ronaldinho came through, then he was my guy. And then I was all Ronaldinho, and I'm still all Ronaldinho. Like that's my player forever, forever. There'll never be another. All right. Second, bruv. Bare flipping questions, bruv. Okay. I big up my guy. Come on. I think with the players that we have now, LVG will definitely be competing, bruv. We'll be competing. Top three comfortably. Comfortably fourth. Top three for sure under LVG, bruv. Imagine us having 60% possession, yeah? With Bruno and Pogba on the ball, yeah, just making chances for Rashford and Martial, bruv, and Greenwood and these man. We'll score bare goals. And also, LVG had like the best clean sheets record as well. Like LVG, defensively under LVG, we were sick because we just kept the ball, bruv. You know what I mean? So we'd have a sick defense and we'll be creating bare with Bruno and Pogba and we'll have loads of the ball. How good was Iron Robin? Iron Robin was ridiculous. Ridiculous baller, man. Man said Patrick and Bomber, bruv. You're taking me back. Hey, bruv. What else are we saying here? Hey guys, man, keep it respectful in the comments, please. You lot don't need to argue. Do you think Pep gets disrespected by people saying he only spends money? Well, he doesn't only spend money, but Pep's always managed that at teams that have loads of money to spend. So, yeah, he's going to spend loads of money. That's normal, isn't it? But Pep Guardiola is a brilliant coach. He's a brilliant coach. Yes, he does spend loads of money, but he spends money and he gets what he needs, isn't it? But he sticks to a certain philosophy. At least he has an identity. He's not like Mourinho. The difference between Mourinho and Pep is, yeah, at least Pep has a way of playing and he buys players to fit that. Mourinho just tries to buy good players and stinks the place out, innit? Like, you know what I mean? I don't. Like, Pep's actually a coach, bruv. Like, Mourinho's good at getting the best out of players, but Pep improves them. There's a difference. Mourinho don't improve players. He just buys the finished article. How did I get into the United stands? I thought you lot knew that. I met Flex at one of the United games. That's what happened. I met him. We started chatting, and then we followed each other on Twitter. Like, I just go into the games to watch the games, innit? I used to just go up to watch them because I had a season ticket, innit? And then, yeah, we were chatting on Twitter, and then Flex said to me, yo, like, come and do a fan cam, innit, after the game. And this was Chelsea, Manchester United, FA Cup final, 2000, and I want to say 2018. I want to say 2018, but I can't remember what year it was. It was the year when we lost to Chelsea 1-0. I think it must be 2018 because I haven't been with the United stand for 2 years. I haven't. So, yeah, then I done the fan cam. It went viral. Loads of you lot started asking for me to do more fan cams. You were saying get him on more. And then I messaged Flex and I was like, obviously I already had a platform. I was already doing YouTube and BBC and other things. And I said to Flex, yo, we should just do we should do a show in it. No one's doing it. Like, the Flex and Rant show was my idea. And I said to Flex, I said, no one's doing anything like that. We could do that and it could be massive. And at the beginning, he was like, right, like, you really think so? And I was convinced it was going to be big. And now we average like 100,000 views. So, and also the United stand was only on 180K when I joined. And now we're, what, nearly on 700,000? So, like, we've grown together, innit? But me and Flex just met organically. It wasn't planned. We didn't know each other before the United stand. Like, none of that. Like, we literally met at a football match and then it just worked out. Like, it's super, super organic. How do I rate Jurgen Klopp? Jurgen Klopp's the best manager in the world. He's got Liverpool overperforming so mad. When you look at Liverpool's squad man for man, they shouldn't be above Man City. But they're clear of Man City. And Pep's doing all right. When you look at City's points, yeah, City aren't playing badly. But Liverpool are just on the next one, bro. Like, you have to give Jurgen Klopp his plaudits, bro. He's the best in the game. I don't think anyone can even dispute that, bro. So big up Joe. Who is your favourite Manchester United signing of all time? I don't know. It depends at the time, innit? Like, my favourite player of all time is Eric Cantona, so could be that. All right, guys, I've got 10 more minutes left. Okay, 10 more minutes left, so keep your questions coming in. Big up everyone that's subscribed to the channel. There's gonna be content going up shortly. So like there's £1 subscriptions there. Do you know what I mean? There's 50 of them. There's 50. So the quicker you go, yeah, then the quicker you'll get one. But big up, guys, man. Watching Training Day. Very sick film. Very sick film. Wow, bruv, these comments are flying in. No, I didn't. I didn't watch the United stand before I met Flex. I didn't. If I'm honest, I didn't know who they were. I didn't know who they were. I met Flex because I saw Flex standing outside, like trying to stop people for fan cams and stuff. And I was in a rush, so I couldn't do one. But I hadn't heard of them at the time. Like I'd only heard of Full Time Devils at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So no, I didn't used to watch the United stand before. And now, do you know what I mean? The rest is history, guys. I don't think Ronaldo's washed, but I think Ronaldo's past his best. And I think that people overhype what he does now because he's Ronaldo. Like, if we're honest, yeah, Ronaldo's a good level below where he was. You know what I mean? But then when he still does it, people still gas it. But he's, yeah, him and Messi are both declined. And it shows how far they are ahead of everyone else that even though they've declined, they're still better than nearly everyone. I think that Neymar's better than both of them now. But I think that Neymar won't get the respect he deserves because he's playing in that league. But I think Neymar's better. The transfer I was most gassed for was Ronaldinho, then we didn't get him. You know, like that. If you lot are old enough, you remember the saga. We are meant to get Ronaldinho. But the most gassed has to be Pogba. Again, that Stormzy unveiling video with Pogba is the most gassed that I've ever been as a Man United fan for a signing, bruv. Like, I was so gassed to be a Man United fan, and I was also so gassed to be, like, part of the culture. Do you know what I'm saying? How are you coping without gym? Hey, bro, I bought a bike, innit? Everyone knows, like, guys, if you follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Rants and Bands. You saw I bought a bike, like, I bought a wavy, like, racing bike, innit? So I've been cycling about 25 to 30 kilometers every day. So I've been doing loads of cardio. I'm missing the gym, but I'm still getting my exercise in. Make sure you smash the like button as well, guys. Still over 250 people watching, man. You lot been here with me the whole time, man. Fucking big up you guys, man. I'm here for the next 5 minutes and then I'm gonna sign out. But yo, man, I appreciate the love still. Sick manager, bruv. Rate him very highly as well. Eto'o and Drogba, bruv. Eto'o's clear of Drogba. Clear, bruv. Clear. What am I missing more? The gym or the barbers? The gym for sure. Like, training makes me feel so good mentally. Like, do you know what I'm saying? A haircut doesn't do the same thing for me. Like, I've had long hair before, man. I don't really care about my hair like that. Absolutely. Anderson was quality, you know, when we had him. He was just unlucky with injuries. But when he actually played, Anderson was good, man. He doesn't get the respect that he deserves, bro. Like, he actually had some good times. There was one time, I remember, he bodied Steven Gerrard, bruv. Like Anderson fully moved to Steven Gerrard, bruv. Like, and Fabregas as well. Like Anderson was serious, bruv. Like he had one season where he was just on smoke, but then he got injured. But Anderson's definitely underrated, man. I big up my guy. I might start doing these more often. Like on my other channel, yeah. I'm on my Patreon channel. I'm gonna start doing, yeah. I'm gonna start doing polls, yeah. So you lot can pick, yeah, what shows, what guests you want me to bring on as well. Obviously, like I've got loads of contacts, like in football, and it doesn't even have to be football, bruv. If you want me to get like a boxer on or a musician or something like that on a show, so you lot can send in questions for me to ask them and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna start using my contact list, bruv, and start getting some people on the show, innit? Yeah, bruv. So I'm gonna be doing more live streams because the live streams seem to bang. You lot seem to like them. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get you the content that you want with the people that you want. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the least man can do for you lot supporting man on the other platform. Do you know what I mean? So there'll still be content on here, but when I get all my special guests on, that definitely won't be on YouTube. Definitely not. Falcao was ridiculous. He was very, very, very good, you know. Very, very good, guys. But again, serious injuries. People underestimate what injuries do in football. I know firsthand, yeah. I had a back injury, yeah, and it still bothers me to this day, innit? And that's why you see when Marcus got the back injury, I was worried for him because I know what back injuries are. Like you get a back injury, then you're never the same again, innit? And I hope that Marcus recovers 100% from his back injury because back injuries are so fucked, bro. Like you don't even know what's wrong. Like you just wake up some mornings and you can't walk. Then there'll be other mornings you wake up and you feel fine. Like it's fucked, man. Do you know what I mean? So like injuries can literally change your whole career. That's why like Falcao was different. He's different, bruv. But injuries done him, bro. Like people laugh all the time and say, oh yeah, like yeah, he could have been top level, but he hurt his back or he hurt his knee. But bruv, injuries are so like that they could change your whole life, man. Like people make fun of them, but injuries are serious, bruv. Last few guys, I got a few minutes left. Man's gonna dip. Rants, bruv, Dennis Bergkamp's one of the most gifted players to ever play in the Premier League. Dennis Bergkamp's definitely more gifted than Paul Scholes. That's not no doubt. No doubt. Music question, super chat, thoughts on Mob Deep, sick group. Sick group. I love New York hip hop. It's funny, yeah. When I start thinking back about my favorite hip hop artists, most of them are from New York. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the specific New York sound that I just liked, and also the era that I grew up in. Like New York was like the prominent, was just a prominent city in it. Like I guess for hip hop. So yeah, big fan of Mob Deep, man. Prime David Silva or Fabregas, two different positions. I think that Prime Fabregas was better than Steven Gerrard, bruv. That's an unpopular opinion, but I honestly think that Prime Fabregas is one of the best midfielders in the history of the Premier League. Fabregas was dumb, bruv. Dumb baller. Dumb baller. Why am I charging for Patreon? Because on the platform you charge. That's the whole point. You know the ones. That's like asking a musician, why are you charging for your music on iTunes? Because when people give you content, you're meant to pay, bruv. Like, literally, YouTube is like the only platform where people don't pay for content, bruv. Even if you're on Spotify and you stream someone's music, you still have to pay for Spotify. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. It's one of them ones, my guy. Like, the culture will soon change and everyone will be paying for content. And that's how it should be. I don't expect anything for free in life. So I don't think anything should be free. And as I said, the £1 subs are there. There's 50 in it, the early bird ones, £1 ones. So grab them while they're still there, innit, guys. And I'm starting to upload content on there ASAP. Do you know what I mean? A pound ain't, what, 25p a week? That ain't nothing, bruv. Like, a pound is like, what, a bottle of fizzy drink for ad-free content. Do you know what I mean? So, and bloody good content as well, because I'm going to be getting some sick guests on my channel. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, you don't have to be, but if you're not, then you will miss it. Oh, it's that man Baines, yeah? DM me on Instagram, bruv. Because you see the way you got all these stats on that, bruv. I just don't even know how you just know these things, innit? You're a bad man, but that's what I'm saying. You see when I say things and people think I'm mad, and then you come with the receipts like this, bruv. Bad man receipts. Fabregas was ridiculous, fam. Ridiculous baller, bruv. I'm glad that you pulled up that stat for me, because I'm just saying it from my memory, innit? But like, I don't have stats to prove it. So a man will turn around and tell me I'm chatting shit. What was your question, bro? If you asked a question that was the same as everyone else's, that would be probably why you got ignored. I specifically said, yeah, don't post what everyone else is posting and just be spamming out the thing, bruv, because I'll just ignore it. I'm wrapping up now, guys. I'm wrapping up now. So let me see if there's a... See what's going on. Nah, bro, you don't have to pay at all, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You know what the funny thing is, yeah? You're in my YouTube comments, bro. If you don't like me, why are you here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why are you here? This is exactly why I can't wait to have premium content. Because you see pussios like you just won't be there, bruv. It's just going to be good vibes only, bruv. That's all it's going to be. None of you pricks, blood. Oh, big up. What? Man said 200 likes here on the video and there's 228 people. Hey, love. I big up you, man. That's what I'm saying. 228 people here and over 200 likes, man. I appreciate all of you, man. Mad love. And that's why I can't wait to do the premium content as well, because then it's just going to be good vibes, bro. And it's only a nug as well, £1 for a whole month. It's fuck all, bruv. It's nothing. Do you know what I mean? You'll go spend that on chocolate or sweets down the shop, bruv. It's nothing. But it just means that we don't have pussios like that guy over there, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, that's going to be me, guys. That's going to be me now, man. I've been on here for 2 hours. I've appreciated it. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I'm streaming again, innit? But it's the fitness podcast with my guy KP, innit? He's like a big personal trainer. Like, he works in Chelsea, innit? Like at a private gym where Prince Harry trains, Adele trains there. Like loads of celebrities, innit? Like, he's a celebrity trainer. And he's got mad knowledge. Me and him done our course together. we went on different routes. Obviously, I ended up in YouTube. He's ended up at the top of the game in personal training. So we got some gems for you. Like loads of people want to know about like weight loss, stuff like that. So we're gonna be talking about that tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So make sure you lot tune in, man. Tune in at 8 o'clock and get some good information. And yeah, man, just vibe with the man then, man. But I appreciate all of you lot anyway. I appreciate all of you lot, man. Every time. It's been fun. To be fair, I haven't done one of these lot in a very, very, very long time. I haven't done it in a long time, but actually I've enjoyed this, you know. So yeah, man. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, I'll see you then. And then obviously your Rants Red Talks. Look out on Twitter for the tweet. Soon I'm gonna be putting out the polls on my Patreon, yeah, and doing it from there. So all the people that support, man, and subscribe to my channel, like I'll be taking you lot's opinions to do all the shows, innit? Because as I said, it's about the community, innit? That's what it's about, bruv. Like that's what it is. It's just good vibes, good energy. I appreciate all of you lot. I appreciate the time that you lot spend obviously sending me messages. I appreciate you, man, watching my content, all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? So man just wants to continue to give back and make the content that you lot want to watch, innit? So look out for the show tomorrow at 8. And yeah, big up for today. Remember, the £1 subs are there. Early bird offer, £1. So big up everyone that's subscribing, and I'm gonna catch you tomorrow.